There's a brewing debate over Virginia's schools' accreditation system. This after 89% of schools earned a fully accredited rating, only a 3% drop from pre-pandemic levels.
And that has the Youngkin administration claiming the system is flawed. New tonight, we paid a visit to a Norfolk school that is fighting for accreditation, but has some improvements worthy of boasting.
Weathering, raining, erosion, or breaking.
At St. Helena Elementary in Norfolk, science is easy to understand.
What is the breakdown of the Earth's crust into the sediment called?
With teacher Jasmine DeLoach leading the way.
Learning is actually fun if you make it easy.
It's the subject in which students need to improve the most, the same way they upped their math and reading scores in spite of a year learning online. Recovery came quickly.
Our English scores have increased by 18%, and our math scores have increased by 20%.
Before the pandemic, math and reading kept the school from being fully accredited.
When they came in after the pandemic, they were very appreciative of teaching and learning. And I think one of the things that was key was keeping them excited throughout the school year with having them engaged in the classroom.
St. Helena is an example of how some schools pushed through the COVID shutdown, emerging stronger on the other end. But when the state's accreditation rating came out last week, showing only a 3% drop in fully accredited schools since COVID, there was immediate pushback from the Youngkin administration, motivated by drops in test scores. Youngkin, today's accreditation ratings do not reflect catastrophic learning loss and growing achievement gaps facing Virginia's students. While Democrat State Senator Mamie Locke acknowledges COVID learning losses, she feels Youngkin's criticisms are overblown to support a push towards privatization.
I think the governor and his team need to get out and about and visit some of our schools and see exactly what it is that they're doing.
But the state superintendent for instruction says test scores show minorities and economically disadvantaged students suffered the most learning loss.
To ignore that or to say that that's manufactured is simply wrong. We want to make sure that the data that we're sharing is shared in a transparent and comprehensive way.
Every school division in the state except one experienced a decline in science from the previous accreditation year. According to Norfolk administrators, that's because the standards were taught over multiple years, some instruction online and some in person. With DeLoach at the helm, St. Helena looks forward to improvements.
All right, good job, guys.
And Youngkin is calling for the state education department to revise the accreditation system.